As Russian forces continue to advance in Ukraine, cornered Zelensky begins to pay for his earlier frivolity. Recently, Zelensky changed his attitude of actively joining NATO again. Said that the only option is to negotiate with Putin. What's going on? On Ukraine's current President Zelensky taking advantage of his career as an actor. In the case that the Russian-Ukrainian war has been going on for more than a month, Zelensky's attitude towards peace talks between Russia and Ukraine also changes 3 times a day. Before the start of the Russian-Ukrainian war, Zelensky stole a Ukrainian public opinion. With the backing of NATO, crazy provocation against Russia eventually led to the Russian-Ukrainian war. But as the war went on, Ukraine is swept into the heartland by Russia. Even the capital, Kyiv, was surrounded by Russian troops. In this case, Ukraine starts to soft talk, request for talks with Russia. But when a breakthrough was made in the negotiations between Russia and Ukraine, Zelensky suddenly changed his tone. According to media reports on April 5, Zelensky added to Ukrainian live TV. His meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin likely won't take place, and claim, Ukraine is ready to join NATO. But under the resolute blow of Russia, Zelensky again finds full commitment to NATO. In the end, let yourself be cornered. In this case, Zelensky had to send another peace message to Russia. Zelensky reiterated, the only option is to negotiate with Putin. He said Ukraine had no choice now. Just sit at the negotiating table. This quirky diplomatic style really surprised the world. About Russia-Ukraine negotiations, Ukrainian dignitaries have said a lot recently. The general direction is very clear. Ukraine seems to think to be able to achieve victory over Russia on the battlefield. No need for reconciliation. Judging from the overall situation of the Ukrainian battlefield today, Russia still has almost absolute dominance. Previously withdrawn troops from Kyiv and northeastern Ukraine. It has nothing to do with the so-called military defeat. In fact, the next Russian offensive, expected to be more violent. Therefore, the problem was solved through Russia-Ukraine negotiations. Still the best choice for Ukraine today. Taking advantage of Russia's strategic adjustment, Xi'an is more proactive in participating in negotiations and negotiating a result as soon as possible. Best for Ukraine. Just a pity, Ukraine simply does not see this. Ukraine has seriously misjudged the situation, and in the next, Ukraine will definitely pay the price.